the people have been mentioning Draupadi from Mahabharata in this house and how she was humiliated and stripped. So these women also must have prayed to some god to come and help them. God nor the government came to help these two women. And anybody who has read the Mahabharata properly knows that it is not the perpetrators of the crime who were punished, but the silent spectators who stood there like trees watching her being humiliated were also punished. They will be punished like they will be punished when they were silent in Hathras, Kathua, Unnao, Bilkis Banu, and when the wrestlers were protesting. The country, the nation, India, the mothers of India will punish them. So there are hundreds of relief camps. There are hundreds of relief camps, but there is no food, no water. It is overcrowded with no proper sanitation. The roofs are leaking and children have to live there. They cry out of fear and hunger. Is this what you call relief camps in this country? You don't even want to reach out to people who've lost everything, who had to walk for days to save their lives. You can't give them food, you can't give them protection, you can't ensure that the roofs don't leak. At Bishnupur, a woman said that people are saying my son has been killed, but I haven't seen his body. I refuse to believe that he has been killed. His best friend has told her that the son was killed, but she refuses to believe that he was killed because she lives in hope. She says, I hope that someday he'll come back alive to me. This is not just one mother who's saying this. There are brothers, fathers, families who wait, hoping that their loved ones are alive somewhere. Even if they're injured, they are there somewhere. A Methi girl in one of the camps asked me, you have come to see us, but why hasn't the Chief Minister or the Prime Minister bothered to come and visit us? We have lost our homes, families, livelihood. I will never go back to my home. I will never feel safe there. The government has let me down. Why hasn't anybody come here to wipe my tears? But instead of listening to her pain and comforting her, the BJP fake news team manufactures a narrative saying that she told the India team that I have faith in the Prime Minister. Why have you come here? Sir, the truth is, whether it is the Kukis, Nagas or Methi, we only saw despair and despondency in their eyes. I request the Prime Minister, this government, to reach out to these people and say that we care and justice will be done. Can't you do that much for people who've been hurt, who are bleeding? Sir, we went there to say India stands with you. We would like to know whether the government stands with them. The Chief Minister of Manipur has been blaming the Kukis and the Naga people for the drugs there and the drug cultivation. But a former SP, Ms. Brinda, blames the Chief Minister, the Chief Minister's office and the Manipur government for it. There have been many stories in the newspapers earlier that the pesticides and fertilizers which are being sent to the state are diverted for poppy cultivation and not for food production. Shouldn't we find out the truth? Should not there be a proper inquiry into what has been really happening? You brought the Sengol to the new parliament with big pomp and show. You said it is a Chola tradition. You don't know Tamil Nadu history properly. Have you heard about the Pandian Sengol? The Pandian Sengol which burnt, which shattered when the King Pei failed the common people. Do you know the story of Kannagi? Please stop imposing Hindi on us and go read the Silappadigaram. It has a lot of lessons to teach you all.
You have installed the Sengol in the new parliament with great fanfare. Sengol. But do you really know the history of Tamil Nadu? Have you heard of the Pandyan Sengol? And also, do you know the story of Kannagi? Please read Silappadigaram. Don't impose Hindi. All this was said, sir. I just want to highlight the fact that Sengol, particularly as given for our first Prime Minister, was also given by the Adimans, who are a unique institution for Tamil Nadu. Now, the same party has no objection when that sacred Sengol has been treated as a walking stick for Prime Minister Nehru. It was kept in a private house and it was used as a chadi, not Sengol.
Private house is a public museum, man. You know that.
No, it can be, but it was also titled Kai Tadi, walking stick. You should be fair, Shashi Tharoor. It was lost in history. It is. I was going to talk about it. I will talk about it. I'm glad you raised it. It was forgotten in history. It was forgotten and kept in some kind of a museum which says it's a walking stick. That doesn't hurt the Tamil pride, sir. Is that not an insult to the Tamils? So, when Honorable Prime Minister restored it to its rightful place in Lok Sabha, it becomes an issue. That's an insult to the Tamils. Would you not want to raise about it? Sir, it was ignored for decades. Now, Tamil Nadu, Kashi Tamil Sangamam actually showed how Tamil Nadu and Kashi have very, very deep connections. Tamil New Year's Day was celebrated by Honorable Prime Minister. I don't know if Dr. Murugan is here. He went to his house and celebrated Tamil New Year's Day. And the first time you've heard Tamil being quoted in UN, and in his Man Ki Baat, so many times he is referred to Tamil. And also, more than 10 to 12 quotes have been taken from Purananuru or Thirukural and been used. Whereas, sir, because Shashi Tharoor is so keen on putting history right on records, I want to say, he's a Malayali, but I'm glad he's also concerned about Tamil Nadu. But I would want him to please recognize the fact that it was during the UPA government, when DMK was a partner in that government, that Jallikattu, which is a very typical Tamil culture, reflective of Tamil culture, was called a Kattumirandi, barbaric game, and was banned by that very same UPA, in which the same party, DMK, was a member. Is it barbaric, sir? It took Prime Minister Narendra Modi to come back and permit in 2016 to have Jallikattu played in Tamil Nadu. So, the very same party which is now shedding crocodile tears should know about it. Sir, they first banned it through the Animal Welfare Board Act, and then it went to the court. And we gave a suggestion to the local government saying, don't please, you have powers to extricate it out. And when it is possible by Prime Minister Modi, why couldn't they take it? First of all, who put it as a barbaric game? Oh, Kodikunil Suresh, don't try to score a point. Who put it as a barbaric game? You. So, sir. Sir, Honorable Member Kanimozhi also said, stop imposing Hindi on us. Please read Silappadigaram. That will give you very many lessons to you all. I want to say, sir, in Tamil Nadu, for over several decades, pala natkalaga Tamil Nadu, pala varshangalaga Tamil Nadu, Hindi thinippai edirkrom endra peril ஹிந்தியும் சம்ஸ்கிருதமும் கத்துக்க கூடாது அது ஒரு திணிப்பு இருந்தது. நாங்க யாரும் ஹிந்தியோ சம்ஸ்கிருதமோ கத்துக்க முடியாத அளவுக்கு திணிப்பு இருந்தது, கொள்கை மூலமான திணிப்பு. உங்களுக்கு எவ்வளவு அதிகாரம் இருக்க கூடுமோ தமிழை வளர்க்கறதுக்கு, அந்த அளவுக்கு இன்னொருத்தர தமிழோ சம்ஸ்கிருதமோ ஹிந்தியோ படிக்க கூடாதுன்னு தடுக்கிறதுக்கான அதிகாரம் உங்ககிட்ட இல்ல. இருந்தாலும் நீங்க ஹிந்தியை வளர்க்க கூடாது, தமிழை தான் வளர்க்கணும்ன்ற அந்த ஆணவத்துடன் எங்க யாரையும் ஹிந்தியோ சம்ஸ்கிருதமோ படிக்க விடல. I'm telling my lived experience. It is that Tamil Nadu which stops every individual from learning Hindi or Sanskrit. Today, in the name of language, they are coming and telling us, read Silappatikaram. I want to tell them about Silappatikaram. Sir, there was someone very eminent by name Maposi, Mailai Ponnuswamy Sivajnanam. He was given the title Selambu Chelvar. In 1951, he was an authority on Silappatikaram. He was an authority. And an honorable member tells us, you read Silappatikaram, you will get to know a lot. I would want to read Selambu Chelvar Maposi's words, which he wrote in 1951 in Tamil Murasu. I am quoting, sir. Silappatikaram. Sir, Silappatikaram, Nam Dravidar Allar, Tamilar. Silappatikaram, Nam Dravidar Allar, Tamilar. Namadu Thayagatin Pair, Dravidam Andru, Tamilagam. Adan Vadakellai Vindhyam Andru, Vengadam. Tamil Nadu Andanar, Ariyar Allar, Tamilar Engirathu. Matrum, தமிழருடைய பண்பாடும் பழக்க வழக்கங்களும் பெரும்பாலும் வேங்கடத்திற்கு வெளியே உள்ளவர்களின் பண்பாடுகளுக்கும் பழக்க வழக்கங்களுக்கும் வேறானவை ஆயினும் விரோதமானவை அல்ல என்று சிலப்பதிகாரம் கூறுகிறது. Unquote. Sir, I'll just give you a summary. Silappatikaram tells us that we are Tamils, not Dravidars. Namadu Thayagatin Pair, that is, Sir, honorable member should have asked that question to honorable member Kanimozhi, saying, why are you talking about Silappatikaram? This is not vote of confidence. But now that it is raised, it's my duty to answer. Yes. Because she tells us, you should read Silappatikaram. I want to tell how Prime Minister Modi implements Silappatikaram's principles. Sir, Ek Bharat Shreshta Bharat. Ore Bharadam, Unnada Bharadam. அதன் மூலமாக சிலப்பதிகாரத்தில் சொல்லப்பட்டது. மாபோசி அவர்கள் சொன்ன அதே விளக்கத்தை தான் பிரதமர் மோடி இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்றார். தமிழ்நாட்டில் அது எல்லாருக்கும் புரியும். ஆனா நாங்க அரசியல் பண்ண விரும்புறோம், உண்மையை சொல்ல விரும்பல. அதனால சிலப்பதிகாரத்தில் உன்ன ஸ்பிரிட் திராவிடர் அல்லர் தமிழர். We are Tamils, we are not Dravidians. We are our motherland is Tamilagam, not Dravidam. அதே சமயத்தில் நம்மளோட வடக்கெல்ல that northern border is Vengadam and not Vindhya. And again he says beyond Vengadam, if people's cultural habits and practices daily lives are in one form, they may be slightly different, but they are not very opposite to us. So he talks about countries' oneness, India's oneness, whereas a separatist language, I'm not saying she is speaking it, but a separatist language influences the kind of language with which honorable member tells Prime Minister read Silappatikaram. Sir, lastly, I know you've been very indulgent with the time. Lastly, sir, honorable member Kanimozhi spoke about Draupadi in Mahabharata. I was very touched. Draupadi in Mahabharata, she actually claimed, and I agree, was humiliated. She was stripped. Draupadi. Sir, about women, about stripping, about demeaning women and shaming women, all of us will have to feel really very seriously. And I'm sure she has that concern. I don't undermine that.
Shame.
I agree. She's got the concern. But I want to highlight one thing, sir. Women suffering anywhere, Manipur, Delhi, Rajasthan, anywhere, we'll have to be taking it seriously. No politics played on it. But, Madhya Pradesh. But I want to just remind honorable member Kanimozhi and remind this entire house of one incident, sir. Of one incident which happened on 25th March 1989 in the Tamil Nadu Assembly. Again, a sabha, a very sacred sabha. And what was it? Then she hadn't become chief minister, leader of the opposition, first woman. That first woman. Jayalalitha's sari was pulled in Tamil Nadu. In the assembly, she was the leader of opposition. Her sari was pulled, and the DMK members who were seated there heckled at her, laughed at her, made fun of her. You're talking of Kaurava Sabha? You're talking of Draupadi? Has DMK forgotten Jayalalitha? You pulled her sari. You demeaned her. Sir, that day, Jayalalitha took a oath that she will never come to the house unless she becomes chief minister. And 2 years later, believe, all of us know it, she returned as chief minister of Tamil Nadu. That party, which was in power at that time, sitting in the assembly, leader of the opposition, sari being pulled, today talks about Draupadi? Unbelievable. 25ஆம் தேதி மார்ச் மாசம் 1989ல அப்ப லீடர் ஆஃப் ஆப்போசிஷன் எதிர்க்கட்சிக்கு தலைவராக இருந்த ஜெயலலிதாவோட புடவையை பிடிச்சி இழுத்த கட்சி ஜெயலலிதாவின் புடவையை பிடிச்சி இழுத்துட்டு அவமானப்படுத்திட்டு எல்லாரும் உட்கார்ந்து சிரிச்சிட்டு Supriya ji, don't stop me, you are a woman, how dare we talk about this? And Jayalalitha walked out of the house and said she will not come. அந்த சபையை விட்டு ஜெயலலிதா ஒரு உறுதிமொழி எடுத்துட்டு வெளியில போனாங்க. நான் திரும்பி வர மாட்டேன், வந்தா சீஃப் மினிஸ்டரா வருவேன்னு. அந்த கட்சி DMK இன்னைக்கு திரௌபதியை கோட் பண்றாங்களா? என்ன அநியாயம் இது? அதுல இன்னும் விவரமா திரௌபதி அப்ப கடவுள் சொன்னாரு, கடவுள் வந்து உதவல, சைலண்ட் ஸ்பெக்டேட்டரா இருந்தவங்க எல்லாருக்கும் பனிஷ்மெண்ட் கிடைக்கும். அப்ப சைலண்ட் ஸ்பெக்டேட்டர் யாருங்க? தமிழ்நாட்டு எம்எல்ஏஸ் இல்லீங்களா? DMK சேர்ந்த எம்எல்ஏஸ் இல்லீங்களா? அவங்களுக்கு பனிஷ்மெண்ட் கிடைக்காதா? அதனால சார், thank you very much for having given me this opportunity, and I hope vote of confidence will be squarely defeated.